And I think for mundane intellectual labor, AI is just going to replace everybody.
That's not a sci-fi villain. That's the man who helped invent the technology, warning us about its power. In this video, we'll unpack why Hinton believes this wave of automation is unlike anything before, which jobs are most exposed, and the unexpected ways you can still future-proof your career. If AI could do 80% of your job tomorrow, what's the one skill you double down on to stay relevant? Share it below.
Why would one of the most celebrated pioneers of artificial intelligence publicly warn that it could wipe out millions of jobs? In the Threat of AI-Induced Joblessness segment of Godfather of AI, I tried to warn them, but we've already lost. Geoffrey Hinton, often called the Godfather of AI, doesn't mince words. For mundane intellectual labor, AI is just going to replace everybody. This isn't a futurist guessing from the sidelines. It's the voice of someone who helped build the very systems now poised to disrupt the global workforce. He stresses that the speed of AI's improvement has outstripped even expert expectations. What once seemed decades away is now arriving in months. The danger isn't just in what AI can do, it's in how quietly it's being adopted. By the time the public feels the impact, the displacement will already be well underway. AI isn't a looming storm. It's already here, woven into the fabric of daily work. It's drafting legal briefs, screening resumes, generating marketing copy, and forecasting supply chain needs, often without the end user even realizing it. This stealth is its greatest advantage. The changes are incremental, invisible, and irreversible. Consider this. A single AI-powered tool can quietly replace dozens of micro-tasks across multiple roles. A marketing team might still have the same headcount today, but if AI is already writing first drafts, analyzing campaign data, and suggesting optimizations, the human workload and the justification for those salaries is shrinking. The same is happening in law, finance, journalism, and customer service. By the time you notice the shift, the old workflows and the jobs tied to them are gone. The cashier, the copywriter, the analyst, all feeling the same invisible squeeze.
For decades, we assumed automation would mostly threaten factory floors and repetitive manual work. Now, it's targeting the safe jobs, analysts, paralegals, designers. Imagine a law firm where AI drafts contracts in seconds, leaving junior lawyers with little to do. The shock isn't just speed, it's that roles built on education and expertise are suddenly exposed. Some companies double output after integrating AI, then quietly announce layoffs. I've seen startups celebrate record productivity only to cut half their team weeks later. Efficiency doesn't always mean more opportunity. Sometimes it means fewer people doing more work. The paradox is brutal. The better AI gets, the less human labor is needed for the same results. Some skills now have a shelf life measured in months, not years. Routine translation, transcription, and summarizing reports are already being done faster, cheaper, and at scale by machines. These were once considered safe entry-level tasks, but they're evaporating. The danger isn't just losing a job, it's losing relevance before you even realize it's happening. Historically, automation hit low-skill, low-wage jobs first. AI flips that script, targeting mid-income, white-collar roles like analysts, project managers, and mid-level engineers. These positions are expensive for companies and often involve repeatable processes AI can learn. The result? A hollowing out of the middle, where both upward mobility and job security shrink. AI has erased the advantage of geography. A skilled designer in Nairobi can now compete directly with one in New York, using the same AI-powered tools, delivering the same quality at a fraction of the cost. Platforms that once matched clients with local talent are now flooded with global bids, all enhanced by automation. Yes, AI creates new roles: prompt engineers, AI ethicists, model trainers. But the numbers don't balance. For every new AI-driven job, multiple traditional roles vanish, often in unrelated sectors. The catch? The new jobs demand entirely different skills, and they're not always accessible to those displaced. Governments and corporations love to promise reskilling programs to help workers adapt, but AI's capabilities are evolving so quickly that by the time a course is designed, the skill it teaches may already be outdated. I've spoken to professionals who completed 6-month programs only to find the tools they learned had been replaced. Who will train, audit, and repair the AI systems replacing so many jobs? A new category of AI mechanics is emerging. People who understand both the technical and the ethical dimensions of these systems. These aren't just coders, they're troubleshooters, bias checkers, and compliance guardians. The most valuable employees in the AI era aren't pure specialists, they're hybrids. Imagine a financial analyst who not only interprets market data, but also knows how to fine-tune AI models to surface hidden patterns. That's not just analysis, that's augmented intelligence. As AI systems spread into hiring, healthcare, and law enforcement, the demand for people who can spot bias, ensure compliance, and uphold ethical standards is exploding. Companies now need ethicists, compliance officers, and bias auditors as urgently as they need engineers. AI isn't just replacing, it's amplifying. I know a filmmaker who used AI to pre-visualize an entire short film in a single afternoon, then hired more crew to execute the vision faster. The tech didn't remove jobs, it accelerated the project and expanded the team. Low-cost AI tools have lowered the barrier to entry for launching a business. Small teams, even solo founders, can now compete with established companies by automating marketing, customer service, and product development. This isn't theory, it's happening in e-commerce, media, and consulting right now. AI can process data, but it can't truly negotiate, inspire, or lead. Skills like persuasion, conflict resolution, and emotional intelligence remain stubbornly human. Yet many professionals neglect them, focusing only on technical expertise. That's a mistake. In a world where AI can match your hard skills, your ability to connect, influence, and lead becomes your edge. Even the new jobs AI creates aren't immune to being automated. As systems become self-improving, they could replace the very trainers, testers, and prompt engineers we see emerging today. Think about it. AI 2.0 could learn to do the work of AI 1.0's human helpers. That's disruption on top of disruption. One former marketing manager I spoke with now juggles 3 AI-assisted side hustles: producing niche podcasts, running a small e-commerce store, and offering data-driven ad consulting. None of these alone could replace her old salary, but together they exceed it and give her more control over her time. This is the new reality. Instead of one employer, you build a portfolio of income streams, each supported by automation. Technology will keep evolving, and so will the job market. The people who thrive aren't the ones who guess the next big trend. They're the ones who treat learning as a lifelong habit. That means regularly scanning for new tools, experimenting with them, and folding the best into your workflow. The moment you stop adapting, you start falling behind. AI isn't just coming for jobs, it's redefining what work even means. The real question isn't, will AI take my job, but how will I adapt before it does? The winners will be those who see change early, pivot fast, and use the tools to their advantage.